Dun, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Dun, 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 dun. I still haven't got the rights or the time to sort out a soundtrack for the start of this show. But hello everyone, welcome. It's that time again. It's Friday. It's 6 p.m, which means only one thing. School's finished. College is finished. Uni, you're probably still supposed to be working. But anyway, don't bother. Just watch this instead. And of course, the weekend's ahead of us, and it is time for Poop Scoop episode 8. The 8th freaking episode. Are we actually live? Can you see me okay? Yeah? Hello? Hi from Sweden. Hey Tessa. Hey Joanna. Hey Darcy. Hey Nicole. Hey Nev Holder. Hey Maddie Carter. Saying it's loading. Hello Megan. Hello Elsie Speedart. That's a cool surname. Speedart. Oh, audio or video not available. Reconnect. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There we go. Right. Can you see me now? There we go. Right. Can you see me now? Why is... Hello? Can you... It's not load. It's not working. Oh wait. Hello. It's working. Cool. It's working. There we go. Hello everyone. Welcome. On my screen right now it says audio or video not available, but I can see on my actual screen that it's working fine. So I'm going to ignore my phone. My phone is full of lies. Hey, how's it going? It's Friday. Now we're working. Perfect. Keely said it's not working. Maybe try refreshing? I don't know. It's half you're saying it's working, half you're saying it's not working. Anyway, I'm going to carry on because I can see on my screen right now it's working. So maybe if it's not working for you guys, just click refresh. Anyway, it's Friday, which means it's episode 8. There's 8 episodes now. I can't believe it. 8 episodes of Poop Scoop. Most of you are probably bored of it by now, but hey, do you know what? I'm going to commit to it. I told myself, even if you don't like it, I'm going to commit to it. It's your weekly dose of news that I've compiled together from today of funny things or just things that have come to my attention which I would like to share with you all. First of all, how's your weekend going? How is your weekend? Someone said I didn't do my shout-outs last week. No, do you know what? I forgot to do it. I forgot to do the shout-outs last week. Also, I've got some good news, everyone. Today, I tried to put on, back in the day, right? This is back in the day when I was at, who remembers when I went to a premiere for Spider-Man 2? Or something? Spider-Man something? One of the Spider-Man films. I haven't been to see a Spider-Man film in ages, but I went to go and see one. It must have been like a year, 2 years ago maybe. And I had a purple suit to go with this purple tie. I've just been trying to put my bloody purple suit back on. It doesn't fit. I'm too big. I've actually, believe it or not, I've grown. In 2 years, I've actually grown. As in, like, bigger, like, bulkier. Never thought that in my life, but it doesn't fit anymore. It's too tight. If I was to do this, it would rip. But yeah, I can't believe it. So already, we're off to a great start for me. Put me in a good mood. It's all these bloody protein shakes I've got to drink nowadays. I'm trying to take more calories in. How tall am I? I'm 5 foot. I think I'm 5'8". That's what I think. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. But I've been measured and I'm thinking like 5'7.5", 5'8", which is like average. I think average height for a man. That kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the suit shrunk. Do you know what I think it is? I think the suit. That's a hard word to say. I think the suit's probably shrunk. Anyway, so 5'8.5". Nice, good for you. Someone's 5'11". That's good. Congratulations, well done. You have good tall genes. You go grab a sticker. Anyway, someone said who's behind me. I'm not falling for that again. Every bloody week, you guys say, "Oh, there's someone behind you. There's someone behind you." There's no one behind me. Okay, I'm always on my own. Do I drink coffee? Do you know what? I don't usually, but I did today because I was up at 7 a.m. today. I had a meeting with Raucous Productions. If you didn't know already, me and my good old buddy Casper have started up a production company called Raucous Productions off the back of the Hit the Road 1 and Hit the Road USA. And we had some pretty big meetings today, which is very, very fun. Some big things coming up this year, which I'm very, very excited about. So yeah, I did have a coffee. Going back to your initial question, I did have a coffee. But anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about what's been going on in the world today. How's Connor feeling? Oh yes, another thing I'm going to talk about. Someone said, how's Connor? Who was that said that? Let me just scroll back there. How's Connor feeling by Ola Mendes. Ola Mendes, I'll let you know. So yesterday, Connor, myself, Jack, and who else was there? Oh, Josh. Yeah, Josh. He doesn't really count, but Josh was there. We went to East London to meet up with Simon Miniminter, Toby, and a few Ethan and loads of others to have a game of football, seven-a-side football. As you know, I'm not the best at football, and my football boots that I got given at the Sidemen match actually either they've shrunk or my feet have also grown, and my feet are in bits. Like, my ankle was bad, but Connor managed to actually fracture his ankle in that game. He goes hard, you know? You would never think that. He's more than just a pop star, you know? He's a pop star, he's everything. He's an all-rounder. Anyway, I've been limping around. The thing is, I'm just getting old. So for me, I just ache really bad. My ankle was bad today. Yesterday, my ankle was fine after the match, but then I got out of the car, and I completely, I didn't roll it, but I just landed on it awkwardly, and then it's just got worse and worse, but it's actually not too bad at the moment. But anyway, enough about me. Let's move on with the thing. Oh, also, I scored a goal. Believe it or not, I scored a goal. Against JME as well. Never thought I'd say that in my life. I scored a goal against JME. Anyway, let's start the news, shall we? Let me just have a little swig of water because I'm talking way too fast again. Do I miss my old apartment? I do. Do you know what? I'm actually vlogging today. Oh, what did I do with my vlogging camera? Shall I go and get my vlogging camera and vlog a bit and vlog you guys? If you start writing your names in the chat now, I'll run and grab my camera and do a quick little bit of my vlog for today. Write something in the chat, and it might make it into the vlog. Be right back. Oh, the setup is here. Here it is. This can mean only one thing: a laptop, a mug, an iPad with some crazy news stories on it, and a candle with a little tripod and my phone. Because yes, it's that time of the week once again where I do my live show, The Poop Scoop, where I talk about random stuff that's happened in the news. And here, if you can see the chat right here, here's everyone's names. Look, Olivia, Lena, Erin, Potato, Courtney, Joe, Hi, Selena, Hey, Georgia, love your vids. Caroline, Tanzina, hi vlog. Yeah, you're all in the vlog. But also look, I've got this thing on my screen. It says audio or video not available. So I started panicking. But turns out, boom, I can watch myself right now. So it's actually fine. See, there we go. Oh my God, this is weird. How do if I do that and look at the screen. Oh, this is weird because now I got that and I can see like I'm vlogging myself. This is very bizarre. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog now because I need to carry on my live show. Boom, that was 1 minute exactly. It's almost like I just know exactly what I'm doing, which I don't. Anyway, hopefully some of you will see your names in tomorrow's vlog. What was I talking about anyway? In today's vlog? Yeah, in today's vlog, what was I going back to? I had some pictures developed. Someone said, do you miss your old flat? And I have these disposable cameras. I got one developed today, and no word of a lie, is loads of photographs when we lived in our old apartment. And there was pictures from like Playlist Live like 2 years ago, I think, on there. Amazing. You'll see them tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. Anyway, moving on. Let's actually start this freaking news. So, first story of the day. Man in chimp suit gets shot with tranquilizer by zoo staff. Sounds like a prank gone horribly wrong. That's my prediction. There's actually a YouTube video to go along with this, believe it or not. We'll get to that a bit later on, but let me read you exactly what happened. Also, if you're there, if anyone from Japan watching right now, if there's anyone from, someone said get my knee out. Chloe Smith, get your knee out. There we go. There it is. Someone said, yeah, anyone from Japan? No? Okay, moving on. On Tuesday, a zoo in Japan conducted a number of earthquake drills to practice what to do with the animals if they escaped after an earthquake. One of these drills involved firefighters and zoo workers having to chase a man dressed up as a chimp. 100 people were involved in the chase and all of them took their job seriously. 10 minutes into the chase, zoo workers tried to capture the man/chimp with a net, but failed as they were bitten on the shoulder. What? There's a man in a... No, surely. So the man in a chimp suit bit someone on the shoulder. Really? Someone said, why so formal? Why not? I'm allowed to wear whatever I want. You know? I'm trying to look like a newsreader. I'm like a Sainsbury's basic version of Ron Burgundy. Anyway, because of the fail with the net, the man/chimp was then shot with a tranquilizer dart and prodded with a stick to make sure he was out cold. And apparently there's a video of this. I'm gonna hit the link now. Let's see. And I'll try and show you guys. Let's see. If not, I will. You guys will find it. Just type in sort of man, chimp, thingy majiggy. So here we go. You seeing that? There's a man in a chimp costume who's pretending to escape the zoo. The man chimp. Look. So it's obvious it's not a real. Like I can see right now, it's not a real chimp. No way. Do you see him get shot though? Let's get forward a bit. Okay, so the police have arrived. The police have turned up. Oh, here they come, the firefighters. I love how their car looks like a zebra as well. Oh, here's the net. Here's the net. So here's the net they're trying to catch it with. Oh my word! It looks like something out of a comedy film. Like surely not. Oh, here it goes. What on earth? You got like riot shields. They got it? Oh, so one of the... Oh, so he bit him. He's then bitten on the floor. This can't be real. Oh, that was it. That was a clip. So it didn't actually show him getting tranquilized, but it showed the man in the monkey suit. Disaster drill in Tama Zoo. So the monkey escaped, but it didn't show him getting... Didn't show the guy getting bitten. It didn't show the guy getting tranquilized. So I'm not sure if I believe that or not. What do you guys think? If you type in Tama Zoo, TAMAZOO, you'll be able to watch that video yourself and give me your thoughts. Let me know whether you think that's real or not. I'm not too sure, you know. I'm not too sure. Right. Anyway, so moving on. Have you ever witnessed anything like that? Like, I want to know what your thought on have you ever been to zoos? What's your thoughts on zoos? Abby says fake AF, which I potentially agree with. But the thing is, you never know in Japan. Like they have a complete different way of life, you know. I'm not the biggest fan of zoos, to be honest. You know, you wouldn't catch me in a zoo anytime soon. Even though I did kind of go to one in South Africa, which I was told was a nature reserve. But then there's a very fine line between nature reserve and zoo. Do you know what I mean? I like blurred line. Sorry. It's difficult. The intention might be there, but it's essentially keeping animals in captivity. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on, because that's quite a controversial topic. Woman loses memory and has to fall back in love with her boyfriend. This is a real story, apparently, and there's a picture of them. A woman called Jessica lost her memory in March in 2016 after seizures. She didn't recognise her own family, friends, or her boyfriend, Rich, which must be so sad. Like, can you imagine that happening? Like, it must be terrible. Obviously terrible for her, but imagine if it's your daughter and then she's forgotten everything. It must be so horrible. Almost a year on, Jessica's original memory still hasn't returned. So she's having to get to know her family all over again. Oh, that's kind of a sad story. After losing her memory, her mum tried to jog her memory by showing her photos, but Jessica said, "Not only did I not recognise my parents in the pictures, I had no idea what I looked like." Ooh. She certainly didn't remember being in love with Rich, so good old Richie set out to wooing her all over again. Do you know what this reminds me of? Right? Let me finish the story first before I mention this. It doesn't say how old she was. She looks like she's about 19, 20 maybe. He took her for walks and out on dates. When talking about Rich's attempt, Jessica said, "I don't remember the first time I fell in love with Rich, but I do remember the second time round." It's kind of a sad but also kind of a nice story. It reminds me so much. Have any of you seen the film? I want to see if any of you 20 sub points if you can name the film I'm thinking of right now because of this new story. First one that says it wins 20 sub points. Notebook? No. Ciara, and Rachel, or Kiara and Rachel, or Kira and Rachel, Sierra and Rachel, you win. 50 First Dates is the correct answer. With, who was in that film? It was Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Someone said 51st Kiss. No, I think you need your memories sorting out as well, because that's not what the film's called. Anyway, yeah, it reminds me so much of that film, which is I actually really enjoyed that film. I'm not gonna lie, Adam Sandler's not my go-to when I want to watch comedy film. Although it wasn't that much of a comedy film, it was more just of like I guess it was like a rom-com. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed that film. It's really cool. Maybe I want to go to Hawaii really badly. Adam Sandler, you're right. My favourite film with Adam Sandler in was Big Daddy. You ever seen that film with the two? They're all like, they're grown up now. Like, what's his name? I can't remember their names. Twins. Dylan and Cole Spruce. Anyway, it reminds me of that film. So, moving on to the next story of the day. Durham County Council looking to hire a cold-blooded and spineless officer. Is anyone here from Durham? Anyone here from Durham? Let me know in the comments section right now if you're from Durham, or you're from near Durham, or you know of Durham. Or just let me know where in the world you actually are from. Let me know in miles how close you are to Durham. So if you're from America, work it out. Go on Google Maps and find out where the closest, how far away it is. Poppy Reardon. Sorry if I said, pardon me. Sorry if I said your surname wrong, but yeah. Oh, and Abby's from Durham. Nice. A lot of them from Poland. Hello, Poland. Or is it Polska? I can't remember. Durham County Council posted a job advert the other day that isn't your usual job specification. The job title is literally cold-blooded and spineless officer. But they're not actually looking for someone to be a nuisance around the office and say mean things. It's actually a wildlife conservation job where the applicants will need to look after the welfare of cold-blooded invertebrates. Invertebrates. The ad says cold-blooded and spineless is an ambitious and exciting North Pennies project which aims to record and celebrate invertebrates in the area. Do you know of anyone who fits the job description? Applicants are still open until the 15th of February, so there's still time. So Durham, I don't understand that. So Durham County Council are looking for a cold-blooded and spineless officer, and here's a picture of it. Look, you see it right there. That's the job application right there. So if you're looking for a job in Durham, and you're cold-blooded and spineless, get in touch. I may have found you work. Shout out to Harriet from Corsham. Nice. That's near where I live, or lived. So wait, let me try and read this again. So the job is literally cold-blooded and spineless officer, but they're not actually looking for someone to be a nuisance around the office. It's actually a wildlife conservation job where the applicants will need to look after the welfare of cold... Oh, I see. So they have to look after cold-blooded and spineless creatures, but they need an officer to look after them. So it sounds... So if you're looking at the job specification, it sounds like they're looking for a cold-blooded and spineless officer, or in actual fact looking for an officer to look after cold-blooded and spineless creatures. Wow, that's confusing. I need a break. I need a breather. Okay, it's a full-time job. So if you are looking for a job and you like cold-blooded and spineless creatures, you could look for work. Basically, if Tom Syndicate's watching right now, he'd be well up for that. He loves those kind of things. This is one of my favourite stories of today. You ready for this? About to get in with 50 Shades Dark coming out this week. This is quite an interesting / also relevant story. Ann Summers' sex toys on recall due to electric shock risk. Yep. I feel like every guy now who's been watching is just literally eyes. What? Wait, what? Hang on a minute. Stop doing my coursework. What? So, Ann Summers is a shop in the UK. If you're not from the UK, I'm about to explain what Ann Summers is. Ann Summers is a shop in the UK that sells chocolate shaped like willies and occasionally sex toys, which is true. They sell things from like lingerie to, like you said, chocolate, not real willies covered in chocolate, but like just like chocolate shaped willies and mint shaped willies, and I've never been in there. Not that I can remember anyway. But they do also sell sex toys. But this week they've done what most sex toy sellers never do, and asked for customers to return their sex toys. Oh dear. Can you imagine? Oh god. Okay, so anyway, the Black Power Wand, right, may sound like something that Voldemort used to storm Hogwarts, but this thing is for a different kind of dark art. It does actually sound like a really dodgy Harry Potter one, doesn't it? My black... Was name Wormtail, pass me my black power wand. I can't, sir. I've got to be recalled. No one has actually been shocked yet, but some exposed wires meant that the company thought it's safest to recall all the products just in case. Now, you do get that, right? In the UK especially, there'll be something that's brought out. Sometimes, usually it's cars. There'll be a time that the car, for example, the Galaxy Note 7, that phone that started catching fire, right? They had to recall them all. They had to recall them because so many cases of this thing going wrong, it just meant it's safer to, to get it in and get them off the people and give them money back and just be safe rather than sorry. And they've had to do it with a sex toy. So Ann Summers have had to put an advert out to everyone in the UK being like, look, a bit embarrassing on both parts, but if you have a black power wand, can we have it back, please? Even if it's used, we need it back or throw it away. Kirsten Allen says she works at Ann Summers. Is this true? Is this true, Kirsten? I want to know. I'll wait for your response in the comments. So I want to know if you've heard of this. Surely you have. Sure, it's like a little note at work being like, note to staff, if anyone comes in asking for a black power wand, don't sell it to them. I'm waiting for that reply. Come on, Kirsten. Or Kristen. I didn't really see the name very quickly. I will give you 10 seconds to answer, and then I'll move on. Sorry, I run a tight ship here on the Poop Scoop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, don't worry about it. It'll probably come through. I think the chat's like lagging a little bit. I think because some people are typing right now that it's going quite slow. But anyway, hello. If you've just joined the live stream right now, hello everyone. It's me again on your Friday afternoon, giving you the lowdown of what's been going down in the news. We currently have 5,500 people watching the stream right now, which is insane. Thank you so much for your watching. And we actually also have 4,700 thumbs up, which is incredible. Let's see if we can get that matched or even more than the people watching. We've got 5.5, that's our target. If everyone hits the thumbs up button right now, let's see if we can get it up to 5.5. We're almost pretty much there. Oh my god, already. We've beaten it already. Nice. You guys are on fire tonight. What a crowd. We've gone past more thumbs up than people watching. That's insane. Anyway, so moving on to the next story. Man claims his mobile phone is the oldest in use in Britain. That's a bold statement. A very bold statement. Also, I love how most of the stories this week are based in the UK rather than America. I think it's always America based usually. So big old shout out to the UK this time. We're making a comeback in the world, you know. So Dave Mitchell is a man, right? Obviously, I don't know many women called Dave. Do you? A man with a phone, a man with a vision of owning the oldest mobile phone in Britain. Dave owns and uses a Nokia 3310, which he bought in the year 2000, making it 17 years old, which also makes me feel incredibly old because I'm pretty sure at some point in my life I also owned a Nokia 3310. I'm going to Google right now actually Nokia 3310 because I genuinely think I had that phone. Nokia 3310, here we go. Is it worth... Oh my god, Nokia 3310 was the absolute boy of a phone. Like, if you didn't own a Nokia 3310 in your life, then I feel sorry for you. I genuinely feel sorry for you. After this live show, go and Google Nokia 3310, and if you ever see one at like a boot sale or like a real cheap shop or a charity shop, buy it, get a SIM card, charge it up, and play Snake, because that was the game of all games. Oh, it makes me feel sad that a lot of you don't know what it is. do any of you do know what it is? If you're over the age of, I'm gonna say, 18. If you're over the age of 18 right now, let me know. Yeah, see, a lot of you had one. See, thank you. Thank you. I love you all so much. Anyone that owned a Nokia 3310, I automatically love you. Okay? If you didn't, then I'm not ashamed. I'm just disappointed. You know? No, I'm joking. It's fine. But get to know, basically. Best phone in the world, without a doubt. Anyway, moving back to old Dave Mitchell. He's a man with a vision of owning the oldest phone in Britain. So, those of you who've only experienced smartphones probably find the idea of a phone even being unusable after 3 years will still have to pick your jaws off the floor because this is how phones used to be made. Okay, so yeah, basically explaining like how old these phones look. This was the latest in technology back in the day. Okay, back in the year 2000 or whenever. The phone can't connect to the internet. Can you believe that? If you're under the age of 18, can you believe that? We used to have phones that couldn't connect to the internet. That is true. That's a real thing. Can you imagine, like, kids today, they're growing up with an iPad in their hand. Do you know what I mean? They know how to use a smartphone. Can you imagine? Well, like, if you don't know what it was like, oh my word. I feel like we're if you do know, we're in the golden age. We're the golden age. Yeah, no Wi-Fi. Anyway, this is really showing my age, shit. But this is, so the phone can't connect to the internet, but Dave still finds having a mobile to make calls and texts an unnecessary luxury. He didn't used to carry one around, so he never even used to have a mobile phone, but now he's got one that can just make calls. That's like, I always remember back in the day, right, when I was a Thatcher, sat in the van with my uncles. My uncle's the same. My uncle has incredibly old phones, and he won't advance to smartphones. He still has one with a torch, and that's all he needs, a torch. And I always show him stuff on my phone, like, look at this app, Uncle Gary, and he'd be like, what do you need that for? So all you need is a phone to make phone calls. As long as you make phone calls and texts, that's all you need. That's all you need on a phone. Not when you're a YouTuber, you know. You kind of need everything on your phone when you're a YouTuber. So anyway, old Dave said, my daughter has just gone to college. I don't know how to give him this voice. My daughter has just gone to college, so I was under pressure from her and other family members to have a mobile handy so we can keep in touch in case of emergencies. It's really for a peace of mind. Dave said he only has to change the battery every couple of weeks, and the battery does not need replacing. He charges his phone every couple of weeks. Not like once a night, every couple of weeks. Now I reckon I could bet good money that you have one family member, I'm going to say either your grandma, if you have one, or your granddad, has a mobile phone which they never use. My nan is a key culprit of this. Nanny Sugg, if you're watching, you need to get with the times. Like, she has a mobile phone. She has one that's actually older than Dave's Nokia. So this story is irrelevant in a way because even my nan has got a mobile phone that's older than that, which she still has, doesn't use, but she still keeps it charged. It stays on charge for, I'm not even joking, probably about 3 weeks before she has to charge it again. Anyway, so I guarantee you that most of either your parents or your grandparents or your great-grandparents will have a mobile phone which they don't even know they have one. Guarantee, they probably don't even know they have one. But next time you get a chance when you go and visit them, have a little go on it. Put down your iPads, put down your smartphones, if you've got a Galaxy Note 7, take it to a shop, get rid of it, put it in a fireproof case, and just have a go on your grandparents' phone and realise what it was like for us back in the day, you know? So you sound ancient. Then you'll realise, okay? That's your homework. I'm sending you some homework on this episode. I want you to... Remember ages ago I had to take your homework to do a horse trot. When I did a live show with Britt, who I think she's just messaged me now, so maybe she's watching. If you are, hi Britt. We set you a task to go and do a horse trot around in a public place, and film it and send it to me via Twitter. This week's homework is to take a selfie with your nan or grandparents or somebody who's got a very, very old phone, pretend to take a selfie with their old phone, do you know what I mean? So you're both taking selfies, you both get in it, but I want your grandparents look like they're taking a selfie themselves with an old school phone. That's what I want to see. If you do that, tweet me at Joe_Sugg using the hashtag poopscoop, and I'll go for the hashtag later on. I'll be favoriting everyone I see. The better they are, I might actually get a collection and sort of save them and then show in the next Poop Scoop episode. Because I'm really into that, you know? And if you don't have grandparents, then I'm very sorry. Find someone, maybe it doesn't have to be grandparents, it can be like someone that you know, a family friend maybe who's older. It doesn't have to be limited to grandparents, it can be anyone. Anyone that you know has an old school phone. Even if it's your mate who's got a phone that's properly out of date. I want to see it, you know? Cool. Next story. Police chase becomes utterly ridiculous. There's a little pun in there. Utterly. Can you guess what this story's about? I'll give you one guess. Do you have a Valentine? No, you got it wrong. It was cows. Cows is the answer. So, last week, a humble cow was about to be turned into beef. Sorry, vegans and vegetarians. R.I.P. the cow. But this cow thought, no, and probably did one of these with its hoofs. And managed to escape. So the cow was going into slaughter. It managed to escape. I feel like Aardman Animations can make a film out of this, kind of like Chicken Run, you know? I'm getting very Chicken Runny kind of vibes. I don't understand the word runny. It makes me feel a bit cringy. Runny. The police were called to rein in the cow as it was spotted loose on the highway. What should have been an easy job turned into a 2-hour-long cow chase across all sorts of terrain. The cow was seemingly headed towards a Taco Bell. How ironic. Unfortunately for the sweet, ambitious cow, it was only a few feet away from the restaurant when it was eventually captured. Perhaps it wanted some tacos for its last meal. Pork or chicken? Not beef. Definitely not beef. Anyway, can you imagine? If you have heard of this story before, please let me know where it was from. Shout out to Cape Town. Hello, Cape Town. Thanks for watching. It's bedtime soon for you, because I remember you're 2 hours ahead of us, I think. Don't know how I know that. Anyway, next story, and this is the story which links to the future thumbnail and the title of this video. The most expensive strawberry, I think, in the world, right? There's a supermarket selling a single, not even a box of strawberries, a single strawberry for, try and guess how much for. Bear in mind, it is just like one strawberry, so don't go crazy. Like, oh, £300, like, it's nothing major, okay? It's nothing that major. It always happens to me. I'll be like, oh my god, guess how much this was, and they always come in with a higher number. It's like, oh, and it just kind of ruins your story. Oh, Killer Fingers, Rob, you win. You win. I'm going to give you 50 sug points. Like, you're so quick. I didn't even have to mention sug points. You have 50 points in the bag. You could be our top point scorer right now. £17 for a single strawberry. £17. And I guarantee you can guess why as well. Guess what day is coming up very soon? A lot of you mentioned this in the chat tonight. That's right. Valentine's Day. My favourite day of year. Anyway, Valentine's Day is round the corner. Is it? When is it? It's in February, isn't it? It's like 14th, right? Is it the 14th? Or am I just going crazy? When is Valentine's Day? Because I have done nothing. My girl, she's going to kill me. Oh dear. Yeah, oh my god, I'm in trouble. Anyway, Valentine's Day is around the corner. I'm joking. Valentine's Day is around the corner and there's, well saved. Valentine's Day is around the corner and there's nothing loved ones like more than a single strawberry that costs a huge amount of cash. Luckily, a supermarket in Hong Kong can provide you with exactly that. That's right, Hong Kong are the culprits of this. I thought it'd be like Harrods in London or something. That's typical, you know? Everything in London is ridiculously priced, way more expensive, right? But no, Hong Kong is also Hong Kong's also quite expensive, isn't it? Luckily, yeah, Hong Kong can provide you with a single strawberry. They're selling a single strawberry rested on top of a fake straw. Oh, straw! I like that. Thatcher. Rested on top of fake straw and pink styrofoam for the low price of £17. If you are simply a strawberry fan, buying in bulk really is the answer. Buying a punnet of strawberries from a normal supermarket will cost about £1.50, which means each strawberry costs less than 10p each. So that's a big old markup on the old strawberry in Hong Kong. If you want one strawberry, which actually I'll show you a picture of right now. See it right there? That right there is a strawberry. Just one strawberry on its own, just chilling, nothing special. £17. No, thank you. I would rather eat my vlogging camera than do that. It'd probably break my teeth. Probably cost me more in the long run. Okay, our penultimate story of the night before I vacate, because it is the weekend and I want to go and have a bath. I was going to say drink, but both. The oldest aquarium of fish in the world has died. Some sad news, guys. Sad news. The oldest aquarium of fish in the world has died. And he was old. Guess how old he was? 50 sug points. Going up for grabs right now, if you can guess how old he was. Even I don't know yet. I haven't read the story. When was he? How old is he? Okay, I'll get for a vague answer. I'll give you 50. Who can get? Josephine, I'm gonna give you 50 points. Ooh, none of you have actually hit it bang on yet. None of you hit it bang on. Josephine's got 50. I'm going to give Josephine 50 points. If you get it bang on, you can't because they haven't actually got an actual age for him, but it's very close. Oh, Fairly Sug, I'm going to give you 25 points. Hayden Fawcett, I'm going to give you 50. Hayden, congrats. You'll find out, obviously, how old it is in a minute. But anyway, a beautiful lungfish, known as the oldest fish living in an aquarium, has unfortunately passed away. I know, sad times. The fish named Grandad, oh, that's cute. That's a great name for a fish. Was living in the shed aquarium and had been there since 1933. Oh my word. That's older than my grandparents. That's around about the same age as my actual nan, I think. He was no longer in good health though, so the decision was made to put him down. So the thing is, he didn't even die naturally. Like he wasn't in a good way. So they decided to put him down. I've never heard of a fish being put down. In the last episode, we talked about fish being sunburnt. Oh no, that was in my most recent one of my gaming videos. We also talked about fish getting put down. Oh my god, it's a real fishy week. But age-wise, he was believed to have been in the minimum, like the sort of early 90s. So that's why, Hayden, you get the points. That's why, I can't remember the name, sorry, the other person got the points. Because minimum of 90 years old. During his time in the aquarium, it has been estimated that over 104 million people met this little guy. This little old guy called Grandad. And don't worry, I do have a picture of him as well, which I'll show you in a minute. The aquarium president said, for a fish who spent much of his time intimidating a fallen log, he sparked curiosity, excitement, and wonder amongst guests of all ages. Oh, bless him. So he spent his whole life just pretending to be a log. Bless him. That makes me so sad. He spent his whole life. Do you know what I mean? Look, and there he is. Good old little Grandad. R.I.P. There he is. Someone just said my granddad is called Fish. That's a nice little switcherooski right there. I like it. Anyway, our final story of the day is one of the weirdest stories I think I've ever said on the Poop Scoop. And there's a video that goes with it, which I kind of don't want to click the link to because I know it'll be absolutely grotesque, potentially. Right. Woman filmed on TV breastfeeding a pig. Yup, that's happened. When you thought the world couldn't get any crazier, oh it did. Let's find out why she breastfed a pig. A woman was being interviewed on TV for a news piece as she began breastfeeding a piglet mid-interview. Dun dun dun. So rank. Anyway, nothing is really known about why she did it, because she was being interviewed about how heavy flooding has affected the area recently. Oh my god, so she wasn't even being interviewed about breastfeeding or anything like that in general. She was talking about how her recent area was being flooded and there's a piglet suckling on her boob. I don't believe this. I need some video evidence. Some people have suggested she did it to make a point about how food production and farming had been affected. I don't know how I feel about this. There's a video link. Shall we click it? Shall we click it? Anna's like, I mean, obviously she's not okay. I don't think she is. I think even if you've got a point to make, there's other ways to do it, you know? Yes, I guess it has, you know, made major news outlets like the Poop Scoop and things like that. But, rank, I would never want to be the woman that's known as the woman that breastfed a pig live on television. But then some people will do anything to be on TV. So I've realised. Like get chased by dogs, which you'll see in 2 or 3 weeks' time on ITV2. Make sure you're there if you're from the UK or you're from a country that can watch ITV2. Me, Alfie, and Marcus are going to be on Release the Hounds very, very soon. Keep an eye out for it. Anyway, enough of the plugging. Plug it now. Let's watch this. A woman on live TV. Was it live? No. TV. Breastfeeding a piglet. Here we go. Oh. Okay, it's not America. I thought it'd be in America. I honestly thought it'd be in America. Where is it? There's a piglet in a hand, look. There it is. Oh no! No! Oh no! And then it cut away and didn't show the rest of it. So they didn't actually show her get a nip out or her actual bap. They just showed her go to do it, and then the cameraman must be like, "Oh my god, no, we can't show this." It panned away, and then the video cut out. Oh my god. So, woman breastfeeds a pig on live television in a bizarre attempt to explain how floods have hit her farm in Peru. She was being interviewed. Oh my god! So it was in Lima in Peru, which Lima is the capital of Peru. Anyone here from Peru, watching right now? I really want to go to Peru. Actually, I would love to go to Peru. I want to go to Machu Picchu. But there we go. That was a lady letting a piglet suckle on her nipple. And with that, we are going to end today's show. What a story to end on. Oh my word. Good lord. Anyway, so yeah, that is the end of today's Poop Scoop. I'm going to start typing your names now. I'm going to do a little minute of where I just shout out a load of your names that I can in a minute. And I will then see you next weekend. I hope you had a great next weekend. That didn't make sense at all, did it? Let's rewind that. I hope you have a great weekend. Make the most of it. And Josh, Jelena from Pennsylvania, Vicky, Ellen K, Johanna, Varsha, Courtney, Sophie, Joshua. A lot of Joshes today. Carolino, Vivi, Jessica, Amy, Holly, Nomi, Abby, Summer, Flower, Hannah, Gerda, Nathan Stokes, Isabel from Liverpool, Hannah, Sarah, Abby, Isabel, Kima, Althea, Hannah, Leanne, Lauren, Sophia, Lara, Carla, Melissa, Rachel, Abby, Dean, Stephanie, Lucy, Alana, Grace May, Kate from Canada, Phoebe, Evie, Pam, Chloe, Amy, Bat, Eve, Somerset, Connie, Becky, Lily, Sophie, Miles, Alexandra, Brooke, Ella, Katie, Mia, Imogen, Eve from Wirral, Janique, Chung, Nathalie, Keely, Katie from your ass. Oh, I see what you did there. Nice one. Oh, I fell for that. Ola, Keely from my ass. Isabel, India, Jamie Young, Ashley, Tegan from Australia, Bye, Leah, Amy, Adam, Louis or Lewis or Lottie or Emma or Lauren, Malta, Adam, Tiffany, Gracie, Nina, Meta and Zala, Bye, Shauna, Chanel, Jess, and lastly we got Maddie, Molly, Jade, and Peter from Wiltshire. There we go. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, give a big like, share it with your mates. Let your mates know about this. It happens once a week at 6 p.m. And watch. I've uploaded a vlog. I also uploaded a vlog at 5 p.m. today. So if you haven't seen that yet, after this live show, head on over. I review the new earpods from Apple. And we also play a game of credit card roulette, where we went for a meal after watching our screening of Release the Hounds. The bill came to something crazy, because obviously we're in London. We all put our cards into the middle, and we made the waiter pick one out at random, and someone was not happy. You'll find out who in my most recent vlog. And other than that, I just hope you have a good weekend. Make the most of it. Do what you want to do. Have fun. New main channel video going up on Sunday, which features Mikey, Josh, and Casper. It's a new series that I'm bringing to my channel, and I really enjoy it, so I hope you do too. Anyway, with that, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And see you soon. Bye. Bye.